Hello and welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time to the Gig and Erika or the Kids These Days podcast.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done an opening like that ever.
I feel like every opening is different.
Yeah, but that's what you get with us. You get
That's showbiz, baby.
that's showbiz, baby. You get unpredictability. You get nothing old. You always get something new, something entertaining.
Show-stopping, totally original, never been done before. I don't know what the meme is.
Yeah. But anyways, welcome if you haven't been here before, and welcome back if you are a regular listener / watcher, since we
don't upload the audio anymore.
That's what I was going to say, since we've been slacking on
Every
that.
2 months, I go through it and I get all the audio and I upload it, but I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
I haven't done it in about 2 months.
Yeah.
It's time for another one.
That's okay. I mean, we mainly cater to the YouTube audience. It's nice that people can listen to just audio if they want, but
Yeah.
I prefer watching podcasts rather than listening to them. That's my personal preference.
Me too. I really like Christine and Ben's podcast, Simply
Yeah.
Podlogical. Jenna and Julian, I like theirs too.
Yep.
I don't know, there's just something about watching people, even if it's just like us just sitting and doing nothing.
Yeah. Playing games or chatting.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily like multiple camera angles with like a camera's angle switcher person and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I actually had a realization the other day, or a remembering the other day, because on Mr. Young, we were a live multi-camera sitcom. So when we had live shows and had audience, there was somebody's job to sit in the what we called the control room and literally press buttons to switch between all the cameras, because they wouldn't show the audience all 4 camera feeds at once. They would do live switching, which is like, when I think about that, it blows my mind, because somebody's got to be able to have the skills, the ability to know what the scene is, know who's going to talk next, know how to switch to what camera, because there's 4. And
Unless it was pre-set up. You know what I mean? Like some directors go into it and they're like, okay, I know when the camera angles are going to switch. Like, they already know how it's going to be. They have it like written on the script. You know? And some directors only shoot, they're like, well, we're not going to use this camera angle after this part of the scene, so we'll only shoot up to this part of the scene because we're not going to need the other angle for the rest of it. You know, that type of thing. They already know.
But that's the whole point of the 4 cameras, is you don't have to do that.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, I'm saying some directors know how they want it to be. They know when those angles are going to change.
Yeah. No, I know that. But the crazy thing is, the director's not with the person who's doing that.
I know.
The director's... I'm
just
saying. I'm saying it's amazing, right? I'm saying it's crazy. Like, obviously, there is a method to it, right? It's not like, oh, this person's just really good at...
No.
They got really quick reflexes. They know when to press the button. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, I find that job, or even that people do that kind of thing, really interesting. Because
like live TV.
Live TV, yeah.
They have to know when to switch it. And sometimes you see a cut that goes, like, really fast into another thing, and it's because
it wasn't what they intended.
It wasn't what they intended, yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, speaking of live TV, we're going to plug our Twitch channels.
Oh, God.
Erika started streaming again on Twitch, and she's been doing really well. She made affiliate in, like, a week, which is, like, amazing. She's been growing, and I'm very proud of her.
I'm now 5'5".
Because she's a natural at it and does really well. So if you want to check out her stream, it's just Erika McKittrick on Twitch.
Okay.
Give her a follow.
Okay.
Drop in and say hi.
I haven't been posting it on social media except for Twitter. I don't post it anywhere else because I'm ashamed. Not ashamed. I'm embarrassed to be self-promoting.
It's hard. And that's something else we could talk about, is self-promotion. Self-promotion's really hard. Like, I'm trying to promote my stream too, and I have been growing, but I feel like I kind of hit a wall a little bit. And so I'm trying to find ways to like improve my Twitch stream, how to get more followers. Like, it's not like, how do I get more followers? I have a viewer base, a fan base, but it's like translating it from different social medias, right? And the thing is, I know that some people want to see content from me. There are people who want me to post more YouTube videos and stuff like that. I really enjoy streaming live on Twitch and just hanging out and chatting with people and joking around and playing games.
Well, and the weird thing is, some people like come in every once in a while and they're new and they're like, oh my god, I didn't know that you streamed on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, you post it all the time. So
Mm-hmm.
obviously it's like there's still people who don't see it, you know, and there's still people who can be brought over from social media.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Like, social media as a business, like promoting yourself and stuff, you've been yawning so much. That's like your 5th yawn.
I don't feel very good, to be honest. I'm feeling kind of nauseous.
Oh, you drink some more water.
Yeah.
Take care of yourselves, guys. These days, it's like we spend so much time inside and not doing very much, or life is just like so much more stop and go. Like, we have something to do. Oh, but like we can't do that much, right? Or, you know, we got to stay inside to stay safe, protect others. And then we kind of forget to take care of ourselves because it's not part of our regular routine.
And I was getting really into working out when this all happened. Like, we had gone to the gym like 2 weeks in a row, like 4 times a week. And it was so good. It was like so nice. And then now it's like, I just can't. Like, at the first week of quarantine, I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to keep like exercising. I'm going to start moving the coffee table out of the way and doing like, you know, workouts. And I was doing pull-ups every day, and I could do like 2, and I've never been able to even do 1, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I finally got to 2, and then I just stopped everything, and I never even did 1 workout.
Yeah, me neither. I was doing pull-ups as well, and I had planned on doing like workouts at home too. And it's like, it's so easy to like fall out of, like, be like, oh, I'm gonna like focus on this one thing and let it distract me and like almost better myself. Like, that's what I'm trying to do with the streaming, right? I'm trying to invest my energy and my time that I now have into it, and hopefully it'll like maybe pay me back, but like I can grow. I'm investing myself into it. And I mean, a little bit of money too, but that's because it's fun and I'm enjoying it, and it makes it more fun if I have, you know, better gear or like, you know, more games or something like that, right? And there's nothing wrong with that because that's stuff that I've wanted anyways.
Yeah.
But it gives me a reason to do it. It's like a business expense, right?
I know, for me, it's YouTube gets me. I always think, well, if I invest in the YouTube, then, you know, I can get paid quicker. Because right now I don't make any money. I have 100 subscribers, or 115 now. But like, I have to remind myself that like it started out as a hobby and it still is a hobby. Like, the thing is, it's not like I'm making videos because I want to make money. Right? Like, I'm just doing it because I enjoy it.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. Every video you make is really good because you put thought into what it is, right? And the thing is, I want to get back to making more videos again and enjoy it more, but I just need to think on, like, let it incubate and think about things that I enjoy, videos that I want to make, right? And in the format that how I want to make it. I kind of think I'm kind of tired of how I was making videos, like, because I do have a video that I've been meaning to edit that I made like a month ago, and I need to edit it. I need to release it because it's fine. It's a fun, entertaining video, but I'm just not motivated. So I need to find another reason to motivate me to make videos, because I know people like when I make videos, and I do like making videos as well. It's just I need to switch things up.
For me, it's been a little hard because I like filming alone. And I feel like that's when I do best because I'm not...
You're not worried about what other people think.
Well, it's not necessarily just that, though. It's like, I know what I want for my video, but I can't control what somebody else does if they're in my video. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, like, when I do videos with you, it's not good or it's not what I want, but it's not going to be 100% what I wanted when I...
Yeah, because
like, going into filming.
It's not what you premeditated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
even though like I end up changing things when I film by myself anyways, you know? But I don't know, there's just something about filming by myself that's like nice.
Yeah. It's weird. I feel a little guilty because like I've been enjoying quarantine a little bit in a way of like I can literally just do nothing. I mean, I'm doing school, so it's kind of taking away from that a little bit, but I can go, I want to do this for 3 hours and just do that, right?
There was this post, and it was like the Zodiacs in quarantine, and it was like Aries, and it was like, get me out of this hell, and then it was like Cancer. I've been doing this for years, like I don't care, but that's like the opposite of us, because you have been enjoying it so much. You're like, I'm a loner. I don't care. Like,
yeah.
I'll be by myself for hours, like for days, for weeks.
Yeah.
Like, you can do it. I'm losing my mind.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so family oriented. Like when my mom was in Toronto, like it was so weird not seeing her every day. It was like when she first went, I was like, so what do I do? You know? And like I see my dad every weekend, and sometimes we go for lunch during the week too. And then I usually see my grandma like at least once every 2 months, and I haven't seen her since October. Like it's and then like Caitlin, like I have my friends, you know.
Yeah. It's
so weird, like, and I don't consider myself extroverted. Like I don't get my energy from other people. I get it from myself. But I still need like that like connection with other people. And I'm not saying you're not enough. Like I love spending time with you, and like I couldn't imagine being quarantined like completely alone. Like I don't know how people do that.
But you need that outside influence.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. I'm surprisingly doing well without that. Like I think it's enough for me to connect with people online. That's enough for me.
That helps a lot. Like Twitch streaming and like having conversations with people, it's really nice.
Yeah. I do feel guilty though, because part of me, like I'm being completely honest here, part of me doesn't want things to go back to normal. Like I don't want people to get sick, and I don't want there to be a virus that's threatening society and our, you know, economy and stuff like that.
And killing people.
That's
the main part.
That's the main part. No, I didn't feel like it had to be said.
Because it was obvious.
Yeah. But what I mean is like, I don't feel as guilty spending hours. Like I just streamed tonight for 6 hours, and you know, maybe I made like $10, right? From a few subscribers, which is really nice. That's amazing, right? But that's not I can't live off of $10 for a 6-hour shift. Yeah. But before this, I was working 5 days a week, 13 to 14 hours a day, and that's exhausting. I was making pretty good money, but at the same time, it wasn't like I wasn't coming away from every day being like, that was so much fun. Some days I'd be like, this is great. It wasn't draining my life soul, my life force, like other jobs that I've done and still have do. Yeah. But it's not what I want to do, right, for the rest of my life. I want to entertain people. I want to be a face. Not because I like being in the spotlight. I do. But it's more like...
You like entertaining people.
I like entertaining people, exactly. Twitch streaming is nice because it's like my own show. And I can literally have it whatever pace I want, at my control, all of that kind of thing, right? Like there's another Twitch streamer named Reaps, and I stumbled upon him, or I didn't stumble upon him. One of my moderators on Twitch suggested I check him out, and I even like rated him, which means like at the end of the stream I send my stream and all my viewers over to him. And I've done that like probably 15 times now, or 12, between 12 and 15 times. And I always choose him because, like, even tonight when I rated him, he was like, thank you, Gig, so much. Like, I really appreciate it. And then he promotes me. And I feel like, and he told me, you're doing such a good job. And that made me feel so good. Because I was like, I end a stream and I'm like, I don't know. Right? Like,
you're worried that you weren't good enough?
I wasn't good enough. Or, like, you know, I wasn't entertaining enough. Or I didn't keep my energy up enough. Like, because sometimes I do stream and I'm a little tired, but I still want to be there. I still want to be chatting with people and offering some sort of entertainment value. But I think it's because, I mean, as an actor or whatever, right? Any kind of entertainer, you compare yourself to other people, and you're always worried that you're not enough or you're not working hard enough. I mean, that's the whatever, like the... Not the devil in the details. That's not what I'm meaning to say. I was trying to come up with a phrase, like an analogy or something, and it It's not what I mean. What I mean is it's both a blessing and a curse. Here, I'm trying another one. It's both a blessing and a curse to be a performer, to be an entertainer, because you really enjoy entertaining people. You get the satisfaction out of that, but you're always constantly trying to be better. But the good thing about that is you are constantly getting better because you can't let that go. It's an obsession. And you're always like, what can I do to improve my performance? Can I, you sit down and you're constantly brainstorming. And that makes you better. You're always working on your craft, whatever it is, whatever kind of entertainment it is.
When I make YouTube videos, like, something that really helped me, I think it was Mr. Beast. Is that what its name is? Mm-hmm. He tweeted, like, how to make a good video is you come up with an idea. It doesn't have to be original. And make the video, but add one detail. Like, spend time thinking of one detail that makes it different. Mm-hmm. Or that makes it better, And just have one detail and do that don't do that one detail every video, but do that same that process every video. And so that's what I've been trying to do. Like, I just punched yourself.
That's really interesting because you've told me that before, but since then, I have enrolled in university and have been taking business courses. And one of the courses that I'm taking right now is called Creativity and Innovation. And I see it as business people aren't naturally creatives, right? They're not people who go, ooh, I'm going to, play around with this and change think outside the box and do all this kind of stuff. Business people are usually like, we got to run the business. We got to be successful. It's usually more methodical and more about the numbers and about the statistics.
But in order to have a business, you have had to come up with a creative idea that would work.
No. A business degree isn't... I'm not saying you're wrong. That's true. Entrepreneurs are usually more creative people. But business people who work in, corporations, 9 to 5, CFOs, and, financial people, and most people who work in, actual business, it isn't about being creative. It's about running the business. Right? That's what you get from a business degree. How do you run a business? How do you
I know, but
operate?
You didn't say that, so I was just saying, if you're creating a business, you have to have a good idea, a good creative idea.
Yeah. But my point that I'm getting to is that the degree itself isn't necessarily about how to be creative, right? So they put in this course. This is how I'm viewing it, right? They put in this course to teach people who aren't in that creative frame of mind. They don't look at business as this place to be creative. They look at business as this place to run a business, to make money, to operate. That's how I see it, and that's what I've learned so far, right? And that's how the Creativity and Innovation business course is it seems like it's focused in a way to teach people who go into business not to be creative, but to run business, to operate in business, and how to teach those kinds of people to be creative, right? Because writers, they're not business people. Filmmakers, they're not business people, right? You naturally creative people, artists, painters and stuff, they're not business people. They're creatives. So because there is this separation, it is a lot less than it used to be, 15, 20 years ago even. That's why there is this course, because you have to be creative to be a successful business person. And that's kind of what they teach you in this course, right? But my point is, I went on a huge rant about that, but my point is, part of the course and a big focus of it is learning that creativity, there's all these myths, right? Right now, the textbook that we're reading is The Myths of Creativity by David Burkus. And, sorry, I don't mean to put you to sleep. But one of the myths is the originality myth. And that's that no ideas are actually original. An original idea, people will go, oh, wow, how did you come up with that original idea? It must be proprietary to you. You must be amazing for coming up with something that's never been thought of before. But no. If you look back at inventions like the telephone, for example, the patent that was for the telephone, 2 people on different sides of the U.S. submitted the patent on the same day, hours apart, right? They didn't already have telephones and weren't talking to each other, right? So, don't beat yourself up for thinking that you're not original, is what I'm saying, right? And you're saying Mr. Beast was basically saying the same thing, right? Take an idea. It doesn't have to be original, but think of one little detail that's your own spin on it, your own thought.
It sets you apart.
It sets you apart. Because that's how you take, even if it's incremental steps, into making innovation. That's why the focus of the course, right? So being creative and using creativity to make change, even if it's small or big steps. And I was complaining earlier that I felt like I wasn't learning anything from this.
You complain
degree.
Every time you have a course. You're like, this course isn't teaching me anything. And then the next day you're like, well, I'm really glad I'm taking this course because I'm now applying this to this. And I'm like...
Yeah.
Or you'll be like streaming and you'll be like, you'll say something and be like, I learned that in my course, you know? It's cute.
Yeah. Oh, it's weird when you're learning something and you're in a learning environment, how much you notice those things in life.
No, I don't feel very good.
Oh, well, maybe we should wrap it up then.
Okay. This podcast is just gig ranting the whole time.
Gig ranting the whole time. That's what we should title it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching and or listening. And we hope you're all staying safe and
Check us out on Twitch.
Check us out on Twitch, please.
It's just our names. Gig Morton, Erika McKittrick.
Yeah. We both have goals that we're working towards, but we just really enjoy it. We really enjoy hanging out, chatting with people, joking around, playing games, interacting. All
of our social media is in the description.
Yeah. So head down there. Click on the link. Give us a follow. Erika streams on Wednesdays and Sundays. I stream
every other day.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Work permitting, but I don't have a lot of work these days, so I'm streaming a lot. But we hope you're not going too insane in quarantine and are staying safe. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. And
Happy Mama Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Give your mom a call. Or if you're with them, hug them. All right, guys.